Welcome to Bywood's Night of the Arts. The Night of the Arts has been an annual tradition here at Bywood since 2010, where music, poetry, and the visual arts are displayed and celebrated. We hope you enjoyed the musical selections performed by our instrumental group and had a chance to look at the art displays that Mrs. Mack, our art teacher, has created from her work with our students here at Bywood. Now for the highlight of the evening, the poetry reading done by our precious Bywood students. The first poem to be read tonight is by Natalie Isaac. She will read the poem, The Garden Year. Real close to your mouth, okay? Don't reach too fast.
January brings the snow, makes our feet and fingers glow. February brings the rain, thaws the frozen lake again. March brings breezes, loud and shrill, to stir the dancing daffodil. April brings the primrose sweet, scatters daisies at our feet. May brings flocks of pretty lambs, skipping by their June brings tulips, lilies, roses, fills the children's hands with roses. Hot July brings cooling showers, apricots and gillyflowers. August brings the sheaves of corn, then the harvest home is born. Warm September brings the fruit, sportsmen then begin to shoot. Fresh October brings the pheasant, then to gather nuts is pleasant. Dull November brings the blast, then the leaves are rolling fast. Chill December brings the sleet, blazing fire and Christmas tree.
Thank you, Natalie. Our next reader is Josue Cortez from 4th grade. And Natalie is also from 4th grade. Josue will read a poem called Stars.
The star looked down on the deep dark sea, and he thought to himself, "Is that a twin of me shining so brightly in there below?" And he pondered and he decided no. That couldn't be true, for I'm so high. And besides, all stars live up in the sky. And the starfish below looked up to the sky. Why, that's a brother of mine, pinned up so high. But then he thought, how could that be? For everyone knows, stars live in the sea. So both stars follow each in his group. And neither one question, so neither one knew.
Next we have Josiah Jones from 5th grade, who wrote his own poem called The Lonely Traveler.
The Lonely Traveler. I have come far and wide, to test the waters of the tide, and fly with the birds, their low voices still unheard. Down to the ground we go, straight down below, under the tree I rest, unaware that I'm not the best.
Outstanding, Josiah. have Mohammed Ba from 5th grade reading a poem called I Wonder Why My Dad is So Thoroughly Mad.
I wonder why my dad is so totally mad. I can't understand they are old, unless it's the beast still afloat in his sleep, or his underwear pinned on the totem wall. Perhaps it's the dye on his favorite tie, or the mouse trap that snapped in his shoe, or the pipe full of gum that he found with his scar, or the toilet sealed tightly with glue. It can be the breadcrumbs up in his bed, or the slug someone left in the hole. I wondered why my dad is so terribly mad. I can't understand it at all.
Very amusing. Thank you. Next from 5th grade is Esme Vesubio reading Colors and Questions.
Wouldn't it be terrible, wouldn't it be sad if just one single color was the color that we had? If everything was purple or red or blue or green, if yellow, pink or orange was all we could see. Can you imagine how the world will be if just one single color was all we got to see?
Thank you, Esme. Sensational. Next we have Harley Bradley from 1st grade reading what we call a 1st grade poem. The 1st graders all wrote their own poems in a language arts unit recently. So many of the poems tonight are called a 1st grade poem. So Harley is the first to read hers. Well done, Harley. Kaylee is from 1st grade, and she's reading a poem called Bubblegum. Wow, thank you so much. That was wonderful. And here's Leo from 1st grade to read 5 Little Monkeys. Okay.
Put those monkeys straight to bed.
Bravo! Thank you. Now here is, where's yours? This is Kevin. Kevin is in 1st grade, and he's going to read a poem called I've Got a Dollar. Well done. Thank you, Kevin. Next is Anthony Murphy, also from 1st grade, and he is reading his very own 1st grade poem.
Heard the word, and I started to search.
Well done. Thank you. Shireen, or is this Zyra? Is that Zyra? Zyra, from first grade, will be reading her first grade poem.
I see a cat. It was wearing a hat. I like to cook. A recipe from a book.
That was amazing. Thank you, Zyra. Here's Shireen from first grade, reading her first grade poem.
My bunny is so funny, and also my bunny likes honey. And then she likes to jump, also she likes to jump. The end.
Excellent. Thank you, Shireen. Here comes Majid from first grade, reading his first grade poem.
I heard the barking in my heart, and then I know
Thank you, Majid. That was beautiful. Is this Malay coming next? Malay is reading Hickory Dickory Dock, and Malay is also a first grader.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck wood, the mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock.
That was terrific. Thank you. Now, from second grade, we have Hadiza Kanta reading a poem called Band-Aids.
The hospital ward is full of children. The children have been surrounding them with I use straws and they will be slow. And when in the box I got 23 on the Stephen Sommers. We need to on his eyes, 4 on his touch and 3 on his hand, 5 on his arms and 1 on his arm, his wrist and his ankle and 10 on his toes. Just and goodness, just look at that tiny little line across his neck.
Fantastic, Hadiza. Thank you. And here's Mohammed Kanti from third grade reading 2 poems that he wrote in school. The first one is called
all 6 colors of a rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, and pink. Far away places of distant spaces. Far standing up, never flying. We're almost there. Never mind. See you later.
That was great, Mohammed. And he has one more poem that he wrote called Spring.
Sing flowers bloom. He is the fall stealing away. Our things around me, and girls and women. I am so inside of you for you. And no
Very well done. Thank you, Mohammed. And here's Autumn Morgan from 4th grade reading a poem by Michelle Silverstein called Asians.
If we meet, I say hi, that's a salutation. If you ask me how I feel, that's a consideration. If we stop and talk a while, that's a conversation. If we understand each other, that's a communication. If we argue, scream, and fight, that's an altercation. If we later apologize, that's reconciliation. If we help each other home, that's cooperation. All these actions added up make civilization.
Next we have Michaela reading the poem Fuba Wooba John.
Saw a snail chase a whale, Hooba Hooba Hooba. Saw a snail chase a whale, Hooba Hooba John. Saw a snail chase a whale all around the water. Hey John, ho John, Hooba Hooba John. Saw a frog chase a dog, Hooba Hooba Hooba. Saw a frog chase a dog, Hooba Hooba John. Saw a frog chase a dog sitting on a hollow log. Hey John, ho John, Hooba Hooba John. Saw a flea kick a tree, Hooba Hooba Hooba. Saw a flea kick a tree, Hooba Hooba John. Saw a flea kick a tree in the middle of the sea. Hey John, ho John, Hooba Hooba John. Heard a cow say meow, Hooba Hooba John. Heard a cow say meow, Hooba Hooba John. Heard a cow say meow. Then I heard it say bow wow. Hey John, ho John, Hooba Hooba John.
Spectacular. Thanks, Michaela. Next we have Hamdan from 4th grade reading a poem called Homework, Oh Homework. Gee, can't wait to hear this one, right?
Homework, oh homework, I hate you stink. I wish I could wash you away in the sink. If only a bomb would explode you to bits. Homework, oh homework, you're giving me fits. And I did take back the man shot, or wrestle a land alone in dark. It pinch and liver bread them porcupines, then tackle the homework my teacher signs. Homework, oh homework, you're lost on the list. A simple can't see why you even exist. It would just disappear and it would tickle me pink. Homework, oh homework, I hate you stink.
Very entertaining. Thank you, Hamdan. Good job. Now here's Alex from 4th grade to read a poem called Tight Hat. Oh, and look, he's wearing a hat.
I tried to tip my hat to Mr. Gregory. I never should have put it on tight because it wouldn't come off my head, and my neck got stretched instead. That's what you get for trying to be polite.
Bravo. Thank you, Alex. And here's Abdul, right? Abdul is from 4th grade, and he wrote his own Roses Are Red poem. Okay, so hold your paper down a little bit so everyone can see your face. Okay, not too fast. Nice and high, okay?
Roses are red, violets are blue, science is cool, and so I went. Don't move love, and the love will swallow you. Next will be good if you follow the rules.
Very well done. Thank you so much, Abdul. And here comes Star. And she is going to read a poem that she wrote herself.
Can you guess my name? My name comes from a body. It can be blue, red, or yellow. It is quite simple. My son, like me, it can be mellow. I'll give you one head. It comes in you know there is
Star. Thank you. Very well done. Next is Darcy from 4th grade. She's reading a poem called Your Best.
If you always try your best, then you'll never have to wonder about what you could have done. If you surmount all your thunder, and if your best was not as good as you hoped it would be, you can still say, I gave today all that I had in me.
Magnificent. Thank you, Darcy. Here comes Yasira reading a poem called Spelling Bee. I want everyone to be able to see your face. Nice and loud.
I got stung by a bee. I will tell you where I got stung by a bee. I was just running
and he talked to a message on people to see if the spirit of probabilities combined.
Wow, that's very entertaining. Thank you. Okay, we have Safi Fields from second grade reading a poem called Homework Machine.
The homework machine or the homework machine, the most perfect contraption that ever been seen. You put in your homework and drop in a dime, snap on a switch in 2 seconds of time. Your homework comes out quick and clean as can be. Here it is. 9 plus 4 is an answer of 2. 3, oh yeah, I guess it's not as perfect as I thought it would be.
Wow, thank you. Very informative. You don't get one of those homework machines. And here's Wendy from 4th grade reading a poem called Listen, Rabbit. Very nice, thank you, Wendy. Okay, and here is Most, right? This is Most. What number are you? Okay, Most is reading a poem called The Land of Nod.
From breakfast home to all day, at home among my friends I stay, but every night I go abroad, far into the land of Nod. All by myself I have to go, with none to tell me what to do. All alone beside the streams, and up the mountainsides of dreams. The strangest things are there for me, but both things to eat and things to see, and many frightening sets of blow till morning in the land of Nod. Try as I like to find a way, I never can get back by day, nor can remember when to hear the curious music I.
Terrific, Most, thank you. And here's Labibor from 5th grade reading a poem called From a Railway Carriage. Well done. Thank you very much. Next is Sage from grade 4, reading a poem called Ickle Me, Pickle Me, Tickle Me Too by Shel Silverstein. Very well done. Thank you, Paige. Here's Elizabeth from 2nd grade. will read the poem called Griselda Gretz. Terrific. Thank you, Elizabeth. Here's Sumaya from 4th grade. She will read the poem called I Wonder. That was terrific, Sumaya. Thank you. Here's Crystal. She will read the poem called The Magic Star. She's going to read in English and in Spanish. English first. It's called The Magic Star.
This wonderful night with clear skies, everything is happy, happy is melody. Colors in the students get up and sing that for the bed, the sky can see blue, the moon is smiling. There's a tender glass in its gaze, though the moon allows. Hello, time has come. My lovely girl, look at that light, it's approaching us, It's coming down from the sky. Close your eyes, darling, think of it again. And the sweet dreams will start granting to you.
Very nice. Now, you will hear the same poem in Spanish. As well.
Esta maravillosa noche con el cielo despejado, todo puede suceder, no existe limitado. Las paredes y los techos no pueden contener, desde la cama el cielo se puede ver. Mira, está sonriendo la luna, alta luna en su mirada. Así la luna anuncia, llegó la hora de la luna, brilla consentida, mira que deseo. Cerca de nosotros, está bajando del cielo, cielo los empresarios, es un gran deseo, y entre muchos sueños de los cruces de gran deseo.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Teresa, here's Teresa, and she's going to read the poem. Which one are you reading? Best Friend? It's called Best Friend. That was lovely. Thank you, Teresa. And here's Elijah. He is going to read the poem called The Sad, Sad Story of the Piggy Who Got None. And Elijah's from 4th grade.
Oh, did you hear about the piggy who got none? The piggy who got none, all the other little piggies have their own little son. Think about it for a minute. Think about it if you dare. Take off your shoes if you have to. Count the piggies you find there. First of all, as you remember, was the piggy who went out to the market. She was going because she liked to get about. The next piggy way was different because he didn't like to roam. He just a quiet little piggy. He was the little piggy. Then there was all, as you'll remember, the young piggy who got beat. Although I believe how a piggy could be, how deep was I. Now skip ahead to number 5, very funny piggy. The story tells us he ran fast
here we have Jayla Goodman, reading a poem called Fly With Me. This is a poem that Jayla wrote herself. Yeah, I was paying attention. Okay. I don't know if we're going to hear it. We're more interested in what you have to say. Okay, let's know.
I was on a tree, and then and there a flight came at me. I got home as fast as I can, but now I'm not the gingerbread man. As I ate pie, the fly said howdy. Oh, how I screamed, but when I woke up, it was just a dream.
Nice job, Jayla. Thank you. Here is Amari from first grade. He's going to read the poem A, B, C, D, E.
A clean word is no place for me. F-E-I-H-J-I-J, that's the way we want it to say. K-L-M-N-O, make it dirty, no, no, no. P-U-R-S-T, pick up all the trash you'll see. U-V-W-X-Y-Z, keep it clean for you and me.
Excellent. Thank you, Amari. And here's two brothers, Angel from first grade and Jadiel from fourth grade. Who's going to read first? Angel will read his first grade poem. Ready? Loud.
The bird can fly, this is not online.
Very good, Angel. Thank you. Jadiel's poem is called Hug o' War by Shel Silverstein.
I will not play at tug of war. I would rather play at tug of war where everyone hugs and tells tugs, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone wins and everyone hugs and everyone wins.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jadiel. Good job. Wow, we have someone really excited to come read their poem. This is Hannah from first grade is going to read her first grade poem. Are you ready? Awesome. So face this way. They want to see the beautiful face. Okay. Nice and loud. Excellent, Hannah. That's a great poem. All right, it's about a bunny that hops. Okay, and here is Jalen. This is Jalen from first grade, reading a poem called The Little Turtle.
There was a little turtle that lived in a pond. He swam in a puddle, he climbed on the rock. He snapped at a mosquito, he snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow, and he snapped at me. He catched the mosquito, he catched the flea. He catched the minnow, but he didn't catch me.
Very good. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Jalen. And are there any other readers, Mrs. Callahan?
No, that's it. I think we got everyone.
Okay, would Mrs. Mann like to come and say a few words? Thank you.
All right, well, I am just blown away at the talent that I just saw ahead tonight. I have my two boys here, and I said to them, can you come up here and say a poem? And they were like, no, no, Mom, no, 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 no. So to see first graders, second graders get up here and public speak in front of everyone, I mean, let's give them a round of applause. It is not easy, trust me, to get up in front of people and talk. And for first graders, 6 years old, to do that, that was really impressive. So thank you, parents, for coming out tonight. And we want to give a round of applause to Mrs. Callahan and Mrs. Edgeworth.